this other story that we've been watching. Former FBI Director James Comey, he's now under investigation over a social media post. What more can you tell us about that one?
Yeah, that's right, Craig. In a now deleted Instagram post, Comey, who you remember was fired by Trump in 2017 and later became a prominent Trump critic, posted a picture of shells on the beach forming the numbers 8647. 86 can be slang for remove, 47 a common reference to Trump, the 47th president. Some of the president's supporters took it to mean that Comey was calling for President Trump's assassination. Comey, after taking the post down, said he didn't understand what the numbers meant and that he doesn't support violence against anyone. But meanwhile, the Secret Service says they take posts like this seriously and they're investigating.
We were walking back towards the road and we saw in the sand someone had arranged shells with numbers. And Patrice, my wife, said, "Why would someone put an address in the sand?" And I said, "I don't know." And we stood over it and I said, "I think it's some kind of like political message." Then she said, "You should take a picture of that." And I did.
Comey was then asked if he had any regrets about posting the photo.
Well, I regret the distraction and the controversy around it. But again, it's hard to have regret about something that even in hindsight looks to me to be totally innocent. I was a grandfather and an author wearing, sweaters and jeans. And then I went for a walk on the beach and posted a silly picture of shells that I thought was a clever way to express a political viewpoint. And actually, I still think it is. The shells were the same color for each of the letters, so different colors for the letters. It took a lot of work. Somebody with artistic flair did that, and I have a hard time believing it was anybody with a dark intention.
Guys, it's so obvious that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. If you don't know, let me inform you about what happened. Caitlin Clark committed a hard foul on Angel Reese as she was wide open for a free, easy layup.
RGIII called what Angel Reese did hate. He said you could see the hate on her face for Caitlin Clark. I'm not really sure when we moved in to being able to read the expressions of a person and know their intent, know their character, know their perspective. But he does understand hate because I think he also understands the hate of self. And so now though, when RGIII jumps on to the hate train or to the angry train, it now follows along with what we saw from Keith Olbermann, what we saw from Dave Portnoy as they poured on to Angel Reese to make her the villain in Caitlin Clark's heroic or hero story. Right. The one thing we know about RGIII is he's not having conversations at his home about what Black women have to endure in this country, about what young Black women and athletes like Angel Reese have had to deal with being on the opposite side of Caitlin Clark's rise and ascension into stardom.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy RG3, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because there's been a lot of buzz, a lot of conversations about my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, which was purely based in basketball. But I think all of you know there's a line in life that you just simply don't cross. Wives and children are always off limits. And Ryan Clark has sprinted past that line.
In 2017, during President Trump's first term, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was passed. This bill dramatically lowered taxes for millions of Americans. However, many provisions from this act are set to expire in 2025. Now, Republicans are rushing to get a new bill passed to extend the TCJA and other significant tax changes. Today, I'm going to be breaking down everything that you need to know about Trump's new bill called the Big Beautiful Bill.
We on now, they respect us cause we on now, money up, run the whole town, don't we? This power money can't slow down.